So we're here with Donyae Baylor-Carroll, Pedro Rodriguez, Milton Hershey, if you can't tell them their jerseys, guys. Thanks for coming in. The Spartans had an unbelievable season this year. Capital Division champs, district champs, made it to the Final Four in 5A. Just if you can look at your season from, everything, like big picture, like what are you going to most remember about this year?
We're definitely going to remember district champs, and my biggest thing was the fan and all the support we got from the Milton Hershey community, and they really pushed us. So I feel like looking back on it, I'm gonna remember all the little kids' faces and all the people that was there to support us.
Yeah, definitely the support, and definitely the team and the coaching staff, and just all the support we got just from everybody in general. But definitely gonna remember the younger guys, and hopefully they can continue the success.
The fan buses you guys had to the state tournament games. I mean, the guys at Altoona, the cops out front, they're like, where are we going to put all these buses? It was nuts. You guys had, it was so loud for you guys in that, in all the games, but definitely that game. What's that like to play in front of an atmosphere where it's it's a road game, and I mean, it was a 2-hour drive, but you have so many fans there. Just, what's that like to play in front of that atmosphere?
It was huge. You just remember a lot of it, and I recall against Archbishop Carroll, it was a point in time where the fans were cheering "Let's go Spartans," and you couldn't hear their fans really, so that really pushed us too. We had a lot of support, and it was huge.
Yeah, state playoffs is big, and although there's no home court advantage, we definitely had home court advantage every game. And you look around and you see all the fans, and they're cheering you on and just pushing you forward, and you just remember that, and you hear them out there.
Being all-stars, PennLive all-stars this year for us, first teamers, what aspect of your game, each of you guys, were you most proud of this year?
Leading, Coach Zerbe told us to take the leading role and show the younger kids the way, because a lot of them were just playing varsity for the first time and really getting serious minutes. So my takeaway, being a leader, showing them the example, stepping my game up to take us to them big wins that we needed, and that was huge.
Just playing confident. This is my first year starting, and I've been in the program for 4 years, so just definitely going out there and just trying my best, and knowing that all the work I put in, and the coaches have faith in me and have confidence in me, and just playing every game hard.
From a success standpoint, it was such a historical season for you guys. And I'm sure it's still fresh for you because the season just ended. But in years from now, are you guys going to look back and maybe you appreciate it now, how much this team meant to the program, history of the program, district champs, like I said, but second most wins out of any team in program history. Do you guys understand now, or realize the impact that this team has had on the program, or is that something you might realize years from now?
I feel years from now, but it's always going to be a bittersweet taste, because we did lose in the Final Four, and that's always going to sting to remember that we lost by a point with 3 seconds to go. So, but we are going to look back, and Zerbe told us to keep our heads high, and we broke a lot of records and made a lot of history in our school, and I feel reflecting back on it, the good's going to outweigh the negative that we had.
Yeah, I think he said it pretty well. Even though we came down to a loss, I feel the fans appreciate it, and they remind us every day. And as the years go by, I know that we're still going to be remembered, and something that we're never going to forget as well. I feel just best team and good players and everything.